Let's get right into body image then. How important is your body image, like keeping it a certain type of way? Because a lot of women right now, especially in modeling or Instagram modeling or just watching and browsing Instagram, a lot of women are divided between enhancing their bodies or the fight against natural bodies versus enhanced. So what is your take on that conversation?
I would say don't do anything to your body. Just work out, eat chocolate when you're on your period. It helps. Because honestly, what if you get surgery and 10 years from the line, like you pop it like Nikki? Like that's not going to work.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I probably shouldn't have said it. But
No, say
it's valid. Hey, Cardi did in an interview and she said, like how she got about hers, right? And like she, everybody has to be honest, with themselves. And once you're honest with yourself, then you can be honest with everybody else. And I think that it takes a lot for somebody to talk about their bodywork experience. And if they've had, scares or if they had a bad procedure, it takes a lot for you to actually come to terms and admit that to people. So it's a serious discussion, right?
It is. But I would say just love yourself and just eat chocolate.
But what about those girls that just can't get that big booty? Naturally. It's hard.
My whole family, except for one sister, has a booty. And let me tell you, within like 2 years, this girl surpassed me by far just by eating chocolate and working out. So if somebody tells me they can't get a booty by working out and eating chocolate, they lying.
Love yourself and eat chocolate. That's the title right there.
They lying.
No? Okay. Everybody has different strategies and different remedies. And if all of your sisters got it, then it's a genetic thing. Y'all just have big booties regardless. So
no, but she never had one before. And she's like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Like, you guys all can't have a big booty and not me. So she just took her 2 years serious. She's perfect.
Damn.
Ricky Snipe, another question. And this is for both y'all. Nobody get offended, okay? And just on this, the topic of big booties, is it facts that back shots make booties bigger?
I thought I had it in one of my rap songs, actually. And the song is actually about, like, what is it again? I don't got much booty, but I got a fat vajayjay, right? So that was a twist because, like, again. And then I had a line about the booty with the back shot thing in there. So I think it can help, but I think it's actually more plundering. Like, I don't think it will actually grow.
So is it an urban myth?
Urban myth.
Yeah.
Urban myth.
That should be on that show. Myth or fact? Back shots for big booties.
Yeah, no, but I mean, well, the difference, she got a big booty, I got a regular size booty. So I've tried hard many things. I considered work at one point. So I mean, you go through different stages and you think about different things, but I haven't done it. So I mean, I guess being comfortable to some degree works until you see somebody with a big booty and you wonder how.
Girl, I lost weight. I lost so much weight. Like, if you meet some of my high school friends, they'll tell you, like, I actually had a bum. I actually had tits in high school. And it was like, and I had, like, I didn't even have, like, a big belly, but now it's like, I'm trying to get back to what I was, and it's so hard.
Hey, follow your sister.
I'm just trying to eat that chocolate.
Work out. Shit. Woman struggles. I swear, it's rough.
Struggle's real.
So let's move on now to social media. So how is social media helping your brand, or how is it limiting? Because right now I know there's a lot of restrictions with certain types of posts. And I mean, throughout your page, you definitely have a lot of, boudoir photos. You have regular photos and all types of diversity. So do you feel that the restrictions and guidelines of like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like limit your the types of photos you can post? Or videos of twerking?
Surprisingly, I haven't. Well, I actually got reported for like a post like 2 months ago. But other than that, I haven't been reported for a post before. So I'm not too sure how that.
You're staying safe.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay safe. I think like my photos aren't that vulgar enough to be.
Well, you're very posh, so I think you add a little poshness to it, so that saves you a bit.
I try. Or if like, maybe like the vajayjay is kind of out there, I might just blur that part out on the photo.
Natural filters. Okay. So, Ricky Snipe?
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask the question.
Oh no, you know what? Let me take the one out of my holster. Where's your accent from? It's a West Indian accent of some sort, right?
I'm Trini.
Ah, there we go.
Well, Tobagan, and that was one of my questions I was gonna ask you.
Tobagonian, I should say. Yeah, we're not
Tobagonian.
Trini. Separate island.
I was like, is it St. Vincey's? Then I was like, Bajan, and then I was like, no, the Bajan would have been a little bit more twangy. But I got you.
Yeah. So I'll save that question. It's a little bit later on. But I was going to ask you about COVID-19 though. Like, I mean, is what's going on right now with the pandemic affecting your marketability?
Definitely.
Or are people paying attention more now?
People are paying attention more for sure. I would say the booking has slowly decreased, but it's still steady, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't truly affected me, but maybe the artists that actually like want to do their music videos, they're kind of just pushing for the summer and they just keep rebooking those like ones that are very cautious. And it's good to be cautious. I'm not saying don't be cautious, but
But remember,
you know,
Prlcez. No, for sure. And I mean, with everything that's going on, limitations are there. But I think it's also created a lot of business opportunities for a lot of entrepreneurs that aren't necessarily fully impacted by this, that, you know, rely on the drive you have individually to push yourself.
Oh,
and to make
true.
the
So, like,
connections.
relating back to Graffiti Alley, for those people who weren't able to actually get the photos that they needed or, like, schedule the actual meets, like, my appreciation photo shoot, I guess, kind of helped that situation. So, yeah.
And your birthday was not too long ago as well.
Yeah, March 22nd.
Yes, unfortunately, I missed that.
I know you're supposed to come. I don't
but
know why you didn't come.
I haven't been out in a long time, and I don't tend to go out regularly, especially with everything on.
I hear you.
I just feel like out of place. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? What am I going to put on? Like, I need to, like, you know.
If you came just so you look fine.
Oh, shit. You hear the accent? So let's talk about your birthday party, though, because I know you had a lot of girls come through. And what was your birthday theme? Because I know it was interesting.
Honestly,
Lingerie, I think, right?
it wasn't even like, I didn't even have a theme, to be honest. I was like just trying to do it all super last minute. I called Yoshi and I'm like, hey, I need your spot. And then he's like, okay, what day? And then I told him the day and the time, and they all were just down. And then we just set it up as much, like, as best as we could. Like, that whole house is just production, so everybody does a different thing within that house.
Was it like a mansion or something? Or
It was a regular house. Yeah.
so it was just like different areas for people to take photos and stuff.
Quick question. Is it like there's like lions and tigers in that house and stuff like that? Like stuffed lions and tigers?
No, the guy in the basement works for like Star Trek, so he just does his own thing. The guy upstairs does music, and then Yoshi does videos.
Okay, no, I was trying to
Yeah.
see if it was the same place that we used for 6 Views Uncut episode. He had like big stuffed lions and stuff in the back. It was crazy. Yeah.
Okay. So your parties can be pretty enlightening. I mean, if you're doing photo shoots, girls are getting, like, your guests get pretty much to get like stuff done.
Yeah.
So you're very about your media and your entertainment. It's notable.
Do you guys have water?
Oh yeah, we got you taken care of.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so again, so let's get into a little bit of the culture now. So you're Tobagan, and some would argue Trinis do it better than Tobagans. What do you have to say to that?
They better know themselves. Oh, my voice cracked. They better know themselves.
So what's the major difference you would say for Tobagans versus Trini? Tobagonians, sorry.
Okay, do I have a Trini back here?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I forgot
Let them know who's on the mic.
Oh, it's Empress.
Yes.
Hi.
You sound like Cardi. Hi.
Yeah, Tobagonian. Yeah. Big up all the Trinis.
Big up, big up, big up, big up.
So being Tobagonian, like, do you still like have to say like I'm Trini, or like do you just say like?
I say Tobagonian.
What's the major difference though?
It's like Canada and the U.S., I guess I would say. Like, you're not going to say you're from the U.S. if you're from Canada, even though they're connected.
Okay. Because I think I even get confused. Like when people just say, Trini, it's just, I always hear Trini more than Tobagan.
A lot of people don't know the Paradise Island. Like, Trini is the more business island. Tobago is more like beaches and paradise and like hotels and motels. And then, yeah. Like, you can't even get ham in Tobago. You have to go to like Trinidad to get ham.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Is it like just like no pork there or something?
I guess like more of like fish and seafood is more like on Tobago side. And then like if you want the hard foods,
The heavy meats?
yeah. Like oxtail's still in Tobago too, but like if you want like the Christmas foods, like I don't think, do they have soursop in Tobago or it's in?
No, that's a Trinidad.
That's in Trinidad, right? Yeah, so not even that, yeah.
It's a whole different culture.
So when it's like
Yes.
Christmas time, New Year's, everybody travels to Trinidad to get their food and they come back.
No, but I think that's a really good distinction. Like for those that missed it or didn't catch it, basically you were kind of saying that like Trinidad and Tobago are like Canada and the U.S. Not to be confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just learned something today, so I'm taking that in. Interesting.